When you think of Las Vegas, you might think of fine dining, incredible shows, probably gambling, and maybe, just maybe, dropping a few dollars. In today's episode, I have got you covered. We're going to be diving headfirst into something truly refreshing and totally free. We're diving deep to give you a bunch of different options in this updated 2025 free pool episode, so that way you can decide which pool's for you. We'll be combining some new footage with perhaps some that you've seen before, and I'm going to be giving you some family-friendly options, 21 and over resort pools as well, all with easy access, and even showing you how to get free entry to some of the really popular pool clubs. So forget pricey day passes or needing a room key. I'm going to be showing you some of the top absolutely free pools in Las Vegas that you can easily visit. Starting right here at Planet Hollywood, because this spot is super central, making you feel like you're in the heart of the action.
So this is the scene pool. This is located on the 6th level at Planet Hollywood, so somewhat a rooftop deck, but they do have multiple pools here.
Looks like there are some day beds here, but there's no pools around this middle area, mostly just a sun deck for sunbathing. But they do have an all ages pool. They do have day beds and cabanas along the pool. Looks like a spa over there as well. I love the scenery though. You get to see pretty much the tops of some of the facades. One of their bars looks like it's inside, which is really nice on a hot day like today. Got foosball tables in here. Sometimes maybe a cafe, maybe on the weekends, but they do have grab-and-go food items too. All right, let's go this way to the ages 21 and over pool. I'm realizing that there's not that many free chairs around. It looks like only in that middle section where there are no pools. Otherwise, you'll probably have to shell out for a cabana or a daybed.
The water is not cold at all. That's nice. Not too warm, not too cold. Perfect for 100-degree weather.
I'm really digging the misters all along the cabanas. We got another bar over here. It's like they have frozen drinks as well as a ton of options for seltzers and beers. A small $22.99. All right, that is on the higher end.
I believe this is a new addition to the free pools in Las Vegas. Last year, it did say that it was open to hotel guests only. I have walked through here before. They've never given me an issue walking through without a room key. But officially on their website for this year, it says that it's open to non-hotel guests as well.
What's really unique about the Planet Hollywood pool is they have the flow rider here. So this is a additional cost. I believe it's $35 for a half hour. There might be a discount for locals, but it's basically a constant wave. So if you're a professional wave rider or an amateur and you want to learn, it seems like a really great environment to do that. This has a surface that's designed to absorb the energy of impact. So they say if you fall, it won't hurt that much. Making this a quick walkthrough though, because I only have an hour of free parking here at Planet Hollywood. Always good vibes up here. Modern, hip, trendy, got all ages and 21 and over. They got everyone taken care of. All right, let's head north on the Las Vegas Strip to a true Vegas icon, to the Sahara Las Vegas, and what's simply now known as the pool at Sahara. Now this is a big one, friends. This stunning pool, formerly known as Azilla Ultra Pool, underwent a rebrand. What was once an exclusive 21 and over hotspot had recently thrown open its doors to all ages for general admission. That's massive news. It makes it a really great option for families and anyone looking for a vibrant, energetic pool scene without the age restriction. The pool at Sahara is conveniently located within the Sahara Las Vegas property, right there on the north end of the Las Vegas Strip. It's super easy to get to, and typically the pool will be open daily from 9 to 6 p.m. during the warmer months. Now, before this recent change, I spent quite a bit of time here last year. It quickly became one of my personal favorites. I took full advantage of the free admission. It had this perfect balance of a lively atmosphere with great music playing at just the right volume. So it had a bit of a more low-key and chill vibe over than the full-blown day clubs. The drink prices too were surprisingly fair for Las Vegas, and I absolutely loved the vibe. I don't know how that energy translates with the new all ages access, but I'm optimistic. We never had trouble finding comfortable seating here, and there's a decent amount of natural and built-in shade, which is a huge plus if you don't want to shell out for a cabana. They also have a big spa, and honestly, the water temperature in just the pool, always on point, definitely refreshing. They also have a massive 240-foot LED screen that plays everything from sports to music videos, which created this fun visual backdrop that really kicks up the party vibe without being overwhelming. They do have a stage because they have special events on some nights, which might still be 21 and over. They do have a full menu, as I said, with pretty great prices, but they have delicious poolside bites and very refreshing cocktails. Think classic frozen drinks and also classic cocktails, even Dole Whips for a sweet treat. And here is another bonus: free parking for all guests, which is so rare on the Las Vegas Strip. Let's keep the party going and head over to the legendary Flamingo Las Vegas and their newly revamped Go Pool. You seriously can't miss those vibrant hues right in the heart of the Strip. The Go Pool has always been a hot spot, but it recently underwent a massive refurbishment and it looks incredible. Here's the key to our free quest: the Go Pool offers complimentary access for everyone 21 and over. The Flamingo Pool operates from 9 to 6 daily, but be warned that this is a very popular spot. This was a quick stop for us because it was incredibly busy here, and I've seen photos of lines forming right at their opening. The Go Pool, though, is still very much a high-energy party scene geared towards that 21 and over crowd, with DJ spinning tunes every day. They have a fantastic circular swim-up bar, a definite highlight, but free seating might be tricky to find, at least when we came. They seem to really push their daybed rentals. But there are multiple pools here, so there's the main party pool and then 2 or 3 more laid-back areas. From my experience, drink prices here can be a bit on the higher side, so factor that into your budget. And one thing to note from our visit, the pool water was cold. But hey, when it's 110 degrees in Vegas, a refreshing plunge might be what you need. This is one that I'd say is free at a cost, meaning you might spend a little bit more on drinks or a spot at this pool. Let's shift gears slightly and head just off the Strip to a place that's seen some incredible transformations, the real Las Vegas. This is one I personally really enjoyed, a true hidden gem just a stone throws away from the action. The Real's pool complex is truly an oasis. It recently underwent a fantastic refresh, and it's one of the most expansive and diverse free pool options out there. The Rio is located just a mile off the Strip on Flamingo Road. It's a short ride from the main action, but definitely worth it for this pool paradise. The Rio pool typically operates from 9 to 7, a little later than most, but for free entry, here's the scoop. You'll need a Rio rewards card to show when you're walking in. But the good news is that the card is absolutely free to get, and you can sign up right at the casino. This grants you free access Monday through Thursday, and for weekend access, it might be limited to a higher tier reward member. So always confirm with the Rio before you go. Oh, but did I mention the parking is free? But this pool complex is huge, spanning 3 acres with a vibrant Brazilian-inspired theme, and you'll find not 1, not 2, but 3 distinct pool areas. This is key because it really offers something for everyone. They have areas that are family-friendly for all ages. There's also one that includes a fantastic zero-entry pool with a real beach vibe, but then they also have a 21 and over pool, which boasts its own relaxing waterfalls and spas. So if you're looking for more of an adult vibe, you've got that here. That versatility is exactly why I personally love my time there. The vibe is great, swaying palm trees, lush tropical plants, and a festive atmosphere. On weekends, they usually do have a DJ, and the music isn't super loud or overpowering. It just adds to that chill resort feel. You can rent cabana and daybeds if you want to splurge, but honestly, we had no issue finding plenty of free chairs. Even on busier days, the sheer size of this complex means that it rarely feels overcrowded. And of course, they have a few bars around the pool, and I found the drink prices to be really fair here for Las Vegas. So if you want variety, a true resort-style pool experience, and a fantastic vibe without the price tag, the Rio is a top contender in my mind. Right across from the Rio, another free pool option awaits at the Palms Casino and Resort. This spot offers a slightly more local, relaxed vibe than some of its flashier neighbors, but all while still feeling luxurious. Now this is important. The Palms pool is free for the public age 21 and over. So if you're 21 and over, you can simply walk right in and enjoy this fantastic pool without being a hotel guest. But it's not a 21 and over pool. So for hotel guests, it's all ages. And here's where the Palms delivers a VIP experience on a budget for our local Vegas viewers. The Palms offers free cabanas for Nevada residents aged 21 and over. You can reserve a complimentary cabana between Sunday and Friday based on availability. That is an insane perk. Usually they cost hundreds. But real talk from my attempt to snag one. While this offer is amazing, actually booking that free cabana can be a bit tricky. When I was trying to reserve one for this shoot, finding an available free booking slot was very tough. Lots of cabanas were open for paid reservations, but the next spot for a free cabana was nearly 2 weeks out, and I really could only find one on a Wednesday. So if you're hoping to take advantage of this incredible deal, definitely plan ahead. But what I like about this pool is its design. It's multi-leveled, it's got multiple pools, hot tubs, and even a few really cool lily pads that are inside of the pool. Some of the cabanas even look like they offer private infinity pools, which is just next level luxury. When we went, it was a little hard finding seating around the pool, but we were there a little bit late. The pricing was not that great, but also not super expensive like I've seen at some other resorts. But I like the Palms, and I'm always down for a fantastic pool day here. And then you can hit up their buffet right after for a perfect Vegas combo. Now for something a little different, we're heading to a popular day club here in Las Vegas. That's right, you can get inside of Las Vegas's popular day clubs for completely free if you play your cards right. All you have to do is get on the guest list, and it's so much easier than you think. Take full advantage of those guys on the Las Vegas Strip asking you if you want to use guest lists, if you want to get into the clubs. Even as you're walking into the pools, they are in front of the doors asking if you want to get in for free.
All right, music loud, so voiceovers start.
Welcome to Daylight Beach Club at Mandalay Bay. So Mandalay Bay has a few pools within their massive pool complex, but Daylight is their dedicated day club. So it's not just a pool, it's a party experience with top tier DJs for 21 and over. As I mentioned before, you can often get into quite a few of these day clubs without paying a dime just by getting on the guest list. So I often use an app called Discotheque to add myself to the guest list. In fact, I used it just the other day when I showed you the brand new Palm Tree Beach Club over at MGM. The best part, I don't have to talk to anyone to do it, and you can usually add yourself and a few friends to the guest list. Normally, with guest lists, the main catch is that you have to arrive before a certain time, typically before 3 p.m. But both men and women can usually get free admission this way. However, ladies will often receive extra perks like drink tickets or even an open bar if you arrive earlier. Today, for instance, the guest list said that women received 2 free drink tickets, but they were totally fine with me giving one of them to my husband. For guys, sometimes you do need to be in a even male to female ratio group. So always check the specific guest list rules for your chosen date and venue, as they can vary. I picked Daylight very specifically for this video, knowing that on a Thursday, it was going to be a bit more quieter than some of the other options, which really helps for filming without too many people in the shot. But don't be fooled by that. This place can get wild on weekends. They are known for their massive stage, bringing in some of the top DJs and performers.
He's playing a lot of, I'd say, maybe top 40s. There's some Latin music, hip hop, EDM, a mixture of a few things.
4 feet for the most part. There are areas where it's 6 inches, so you can sit along the edge here in front of the stage. That stage is pretty massive though. But you can absolutely leverage the guest list to get into other big name day clubs like Encore Beach Club, Marquee, and even Towel. Quite a few of them give you the same options. Just be early, that is the key, and find a promoter. They're everywhere. So even if you're on a guest list, You need to follow the specific rules to get into each spot because they will all have their own set of rules. For instance, a dress code. For ladies, think stylish bikinis or a one piece with chic cover-ups. For guys, tailored swim trunks are best, so no athletic shorts, jeans, or baggy clothing. Some spots will be stricter than others.
Definitely bring your sunscreen, stay hydrated, and bring a waterproof pouch. This has been so handy because my phone keeps overheating, so I can't film, but I brought this with me and then sticking it in the water to cool the phone down so I'm able to film and get some photos. Pro tip.
They will provide towels at pretty much all of the venues, but leave large bags at the hotel. You can usually rent small lockers for smaller essentials though. You did your research, you got in for free, now don't be afraid to dance, mingle, and soak it all in. Just an example of one of the clubs that you can get into completely free. So easy, just gave my name and walked right in. And then you got the free drink tickets as well, so that was really cool. Take full advantage. It's gonna save you at least $50, maybe even up to a couple of hundreds of dollars too. But let's head to the next spot. Finally, an honorable mention. We have an unexpectedly awesome pool at Topgolf Las Vegas. Topgolf isn't just about hitting golf balls. They have 2 fantastic pools and they are completely free with no cover charge for anyone 21 and over. This makes it a super unique spot where you can cool off after a round of golf or just head directly there for the pool. I went on a Friday right at opening and it was like having my own private spot for the first hour. So if you're looking for a more relaxed start before the crowds build, showing up early is definitely the move. You can order food or refreshing drinks right poolside with the swim-up bar for the ultimate convenience. Plus, they provide towels and they do have free lockers to keep your belongings safe while you splash around. Topgolf is located right alongside MGM Grand, just off the strip, and they do have a free parking lot, but arriving early is always the key to snagging a good space here. So there you have it, an updated list of free pools in Las Vegas for 2025. That is 6 incredible resort pools this year, plus a pro tip to snag free entry to a ton of amazing day clubs. We all know Las Vegas can get expensive, but stick with me because I'm always showing you those budget-friendly options, deals, hacks, and the best of Las Vegas. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, and if this video was helpful, please hit that thumbs up. It's a completely free way to help my channel grow so I can keep bringing you even more insider tips and adventures from Las Vegas and the surrounding areas. Until next time, stay cool out there, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye!